Happy New Year's Eve, YT. It's 9:03:02, and I wanted to come to you with my final and last makeup journey for 2012. But before I get started with that, I want to welcome all my old and new subscribers. If any of you guys are going out tonight to celebrate and bring in the new year, I'd like for you guys to be safe and be very careful. I'd like for you to come back in 2013 just as radiant and as beautiful as you are now in 2012. And I want to thank you guys totally from the bottom of my heart for all the support that you continue to show me. Alright, so let's get started with this makeup journey. The first thing I did was I placed an order with MAC, and if you know, MAC has been doing the most. They have been doing the most since Thanksgiving. They have brought out so many different collections, it is just crazy. So the very last two that have just recently launched, one is called Strength and the other is called Apres Chic. And so I got a couple of items from both of those, and so I'm going to quickly run through the ones that I picked up. From the Strength collection, there were 5 lipsticks. 2 of them were re-promotes, which were Pink Pigeon and Party Parrot. Well, Party Parrot and Pink Pigeon, I think, came out with Real Sexy, kind of like the tail end of the summer. I missed out on Party Parrot. I did get Pink Pigeon, but for some reason, when MAC re-promotes things, they kind of change the formulation a little bit, so I went on ahead and bought a backup. So I picked up all 5 of the lipsticks, and the very first one that I picked up is Pink Pigeon. And here is a Pink Pigeon. Looks like this. I'll give you a swatch of that. So there is Pink Pigeon. The next one that I picked up is the one that everyone was limbing to get, and this one is called Strong Woman. Let me get it out of the package. And so here is Strong Woman. Really beautiful lipstick. Everybody is trying to compare it with Heroin, but it is not the same. So there is Strong Woman. It is close, but no cigar. I don't think that we will ever find anything that is remotely close to the Heroin lipstick. So that is Strong Woman. The next one that I picked up is called Absolute Power. And Absolute Power looks like this. Beautiful red. And there it is, swatched out on my arm. The next one that I picked up, which is the one that I missed when Real Sexy came out, and this one is called Party Parrot. And Party Parrot looks like this. And there it is, swatched out on my arm. The next one that I got is called Firm Form. And this one I was kind of on the fence about, but I had a feeling that this might fall into that same category as MAC's Gray Friday. A lot of people saw that and it kind of scared them off, and so they didn't purchase it. And then when they started seeing people do looks with it, then they really wanted it. So I went on ahead and got Firm Form, and it is like a chocolatey brown with gold pearls through it. And so there is Firm Form. And there it is, swatched out on my arm. And it may come across as black, but it is definitely like a chocolatey brown. So I got Firm Form. And the very last, and so those were all the 5 lipsticks from the Strength collection that I picked up. Then I picked up one of the lipsticks from Apres Chic, and the one that I picked up is called Cozy Up. And Cozy Up looks like this. It's a really pretty nude. And there it is, swatched out on my arm. I also picked up one called Hot Chocolate, but I'm still waiting for that one to come in the mail. So I will show you that in 2013 whenever it does officially arrive. Alright, the next thing that I did was I picked up the infamous Stereo Rose, which had come out. It was very sought after, and I finally did get it prior to this collection, but I wanted to get a backup. So there is Stereo Rose. If you are into corals, then you will love this one, and I will give you a swatch of that. So there it is, swatched out on my finger, and there it is, swatched out on my arm. So I got Stereo Rose. Then I picked up 3 of the mineralized eyeshadows, and of the 3, I really am liking one, and I think the others may go back. So this first one is called Fireside, and Fireside is like a blue-brown. It's almost kind of very reminiscent of Max Club, or if you have blue-brown pigment. So that is Fireside, and I kind of already swatched this on my hand. So there is a swatch of Fireside. The next one that I picked up is called Winter Pursuit, and Winter Pursuit looks like this. It's kind of a coppery color with some gray silverish veining. So that is Winter Pursuit, and there it is, swatched out on my hand. And the one that I was really wanting, and some swatches look really great of it, is the one, it's called Frost at Midnight, or Frost at Midnight. And it is this beautiful deep purple with some grays and blues. But I will say that this one is like the stiffest one. It doesn't perform well as far as just swatching it, and you have to kind of wet the brush to get this payoff. But even then, I really had to work with it to get this color payoff, which is gorgeous. I wish it would be a little softer. So I'm really on the fence on those last 2, on whether or not I'm going to be returning those 2 or not. But for now, I'll hold on to them. Also, I picked up a one of the false lash mascaras, and the very last thing that I also got from MAC, I got a couple of things from the permanent line. I picked up one of the eyeshadows in Mystery, and Mystery looks like this. It's a satin. Well, it's called Mystery Satin, I should say. And so there is Mystery. There it is, swatched on my finger. And there it is, swatched out on my hand. So that is Mystery. I picked up 2 lipsticks from the permanent line, and the first one that I picked up is one that I thought I had but I didn't, and this one is called Cyber. And you probably hear people constantly talking about Cyber and Rebel. So there is Cyber. If you like the deep vampy purples, so that is a swatch of Cyber. And the last permanent lipstick that I picked up is called Diva. And Diva looks like this. And there is Diva swatched out on my hand. Excuse me. Alright guys, well that is the end of my MAC shopping adventure. I will be coming back with a quick video on the Revlon Nearly Naked foundation. It's getting a lot of praise. Excuse me. So I want to quickly come and show you that that is what I have on my face right now, and I have it on in chestnut, but I'll tell you about that in the next video. Alright guys, talk to you later. Bye.